Hi, I'm Margaret Reynolds from Breakthrough Masters Unlimited, and today we're talking about Moneyball, or how to improve your odds of winning. And the game that we're speaking of is business, of course. However, I'm a big baseball fan, and opening day is just around the corner, and I'm pretty excited about that, and I hope you are too. One of the things I really admire about baseball is that they have figured out how to correlate statistics with a win. Was discovered when Michael Lewis wrote his book in 2003, and it's been part of the game ever since. What do you think that statistic is that correlates with success? Do you think it's home runs? It's not. Do you think it is strikeouts? Good guess, but no. It's getting on base. And why is getting on base important? Because you have to have getting on base as a precursor to scoring runs. And scoring runs is what wins games. Now, why do we think that 15 years later, all professional baseball programs are not run by Moneyball or the concept of Moneyball? A simple word, habit. Baseball scouts have been scouting for generations, for decades. They grow up in a system and they learn that the 5 tools matter. So it's very difficult when faced with new information or new technology for change to happen. And so they have not adopted practices universally. Do you think we're guilty of that in business? Do you think that there are tools and techniques that would help us improve the success of our business, but we don't adapt them because they're not what we're used to? Is it possible that what we know how to do is not what we should be doing now? We don't want to be caught in that same paradigm of baseball scouts. So what kind of data should you be looking at in order to improve your odds of winning? Well, I'll tell you this, that the Kansas City Royals, my team, can't possibly have the same playbook as the New York Yankees because they don't have the same parameters. They cannot play the game the same way. They have to look at where they have advantages and disadvantages and use statistics accordingly. Yankees can afford to have more power hitters. Their park allows it. They have big budgets. They can buy their players. But the little Oakland A's, who first used Moneyball, had to rely on something else than big budgets. And that's why they deployed Moneyball. So you don't have to be the big guy to win, but you do have to know what data works for you. So here's what I can tell you not to do. You do not look to your competitors to decide what data will help you win, because don't all win in the same way. Just like Oakland A's and Yankees don't win in the same way, Walmart and Target don't win following the same strategy. It is your strategy that will dictate the data that you need to know. If your strategy is to put the best product in the marketplace and you're like Apple, then probably what you should be looking at are things like what amount of revenue comes from products new in the last 3 years. Why should that matter? Because you're focused on product innovation. You want to make sure that your revenue continues to escalate with the advent of more new products. But if you are a company that focuses on a particular type of customer, then you're going to be looking at things like how much product breadth I have in my current customer base. Are they ordering a lot of product from me or only a little? That ability to drive more product through your customers is going to have more bearing on how you win that game. So what data are your leading indicators is largely dictated by strategy. Now, most of us are really good at tracking operations and financials. We consider them to be the fundamentals of our game. But the truth is, they're not predictors of success. They don't allow us to change the outcome. So if you want to understand better what kinds of data that you have that's helpful, but also where you might be missing out, I believe we can help you. At Breakthrough Master, we have a scorecard assessment that allows leaders to understand how data helps them win. It is a simple assessment, free, and it doesn't take long. You can find it at www.dnascorecard.com. And after you take it, we hope you visit us at breakthroughmaster.com. We look forward to talking to you soon.